The Apprentice Who Tricked Time. Imagine this. You're holding a single gold coin, shining under the flickering torchlight. You have two choices. Spend it all on a grand feast tonight, or save it and watch it grow into a fortune. Which one would you choose? Now, what if I told you that a young apprentice in medieval Germany faced the same dilemma, except his decision changed his life forever? And not just his life, but the entire town's fate. Sounds unbelievable? Well, listen carefully, because this story might just change the way you think about money. In the bustling town of Nuremberg, young Klaus was a blacksmith's apprentice. He worked hard, swinging his hammer from dawn to dusk. But there was one problem. His pockets were always empty. Why? Because the moment he received his wages, they vanished like magic. Bread, roasted meat, sweet ale, and the occasional lucky dice game, Klaus had a gift for spending. One day, his master, old man Heinrich, watched him counting his last few coins and sighed. "Klaus, you work harder than an ox, yet you are always broke. Where does all your money go?" Klaus laughed. "Money is meant to be spent. What good is a full pocket if you have an empty stomach?" Heinrich stroked his beard. "Ah, but what good is a full stomach if you have an empty future?" That night, Heinrich made Klaus an offer. "I will give you 5 gold coins every week, but if you can save at least 1 gold coin for 6 months, I will teach you a secret that will make you richer than any merchant in Nuremberg." Klaus's eyes sparkled. "A secret to becoming rich? You have a deal." Sounds easy, right? Well, Klaus thought so too, until reality hit him. The first week, Klaus put aside 1 coin, but then, "Oh, fresh honey cakes at the market? Gone. Alley with friends after work? Gone. Just 1 round at the dice game? Gone." At the end of the week, his savings were, well, let's just say they were as invisible as a ghost in broad daylight. Heinrich only shook his head. "Do you want to learn the secret or not?" Determined, Klaus tried again. He avoided the dice games. He walked past the honey cakes, though his stomach cried like a wounded wolf. And guess what? He saved a whole coin. 1 week turned into 2. 2 turned into 4. It was painful, but slowly Klaus found joy in watching his little pile of gold grow. But just when he thought he had mastered saving, disaster struck. One evening, a traveling merchant arrived, selling an enchanted dagger. "Forged in dragon's fire, this dagger will bring you luck and wealth beyond your dreams," the merchant boasted. Klaus's fingers twitched. He needed that dagger. Surely, if he had a lucky dagger, he wouldn't need to save any more. He could gamble and win his fortune. He ran to his secret stash. The gold coin shimmered before him. Just 1 coin. Maybe 2. But then, Heinrich's words echoed in his mind. "What good is a full stomach if you have an empty future?" Klaus took a deep breath. He closed the lid and walked away. After 6 months, Klaus proudly showed Heinrich his saved gold coins. The old blacksmith smiled. "You have learned patience, my boy. Now, the secret I promised?" He led Klaus to the town's largest merchant, Master Wilhelm, who traded gold, silver, and precious gems. Heinrich whispered to Wilhelm, and in exchange for Klaus's savings, the merchant gave him a small, folded piece of parchment. Klaus opened it. It was a receipt, a contract, an investment. Wilhelm grinned. "Your money is now working for you. In a year, it will double. In 5 years, it will make you wealthier than any blacksmith in Nuremberg." Klaus's jaw dropped. His small savings would turn into a fortune, without him lifting a finger. That day, he realized the real magic wasn't in lucky daggers or dice games. It was in patience. It was in saving. It was in letting money work for him. Years later, Klaus became one of Nuremberg's richest merchants, not because of luck, but because he mastered the art of saving and investing. And it all started with one simple habit, saving just 1 gold coin at a time. So, what about you? Will you spend every coin today, or will you let time and patience turn it into something greater? The choice is yours. But remember, what good is a full stomach if you have an empty future? If you found Klaus's story inspiring, hit that like button, subscribe for more financial wisdom, and tell me in the comments, what's the hardest thing you have ever tried to save for?